thy kin's heads, thy mangled daughter. No more will I control thy griefs. Now is the time to storm. Why art thou still? Why dost thou laugh?
Because I have not another tear to shed, and I shall never again come to bliss. Till all these mischiefs be returned, even in the throats that have committed them. To each one of you I swear that I will right your wrongs. The vow is made. Come, see what task we have to do. Boy, go to the Goths and raise an army. Let's kiss them part, for we have much to do.
Farewell, my noble father. Farewell, Lavinia. Now will I go to the Goths and raise a power to be revenged on Roman Saturni.
My Aunt Lavinia follows me everywhere, I know not why.
Dost thou not tell her before she flies thee?
I know not, unless it be some fatal frenzy. Sweet aunt, if my aunt wants thee to go, I will most willingly attend your ladyship. Young Lucius, I will.
Some book there is that she desires to see. Lucius, what book is that she taught it so?
This, the tragic tale of Philippa, and the tales of Tiresias' murder and his rape.
Girl, wert thou ravished in the gloomy woods? What Roman lord was it does do the deed? Is it perchance Saturni himself?
I think that she means there was more than one confederate in the act.
Aye, more there was.
The sandy plot is plain. Guide this staff with me, right thou, good niece, when God will be revenged, so that we may know the traitors and the truth. Do you read, my lord, what she had written?
Kyra and Demetria.
The lustful daughters of Tamara. Kneel. And swear with me that we will execute mortal revenge upon these traitorous Goths.
Marcia, take care. When you hunt young bear whelps, beware their mother. Boy, what say you?
I say, my lord, that if I were a man, Rome would not be safe for these bad bondmen.
That's my boy. Wilt thou deliver presents from my armory to the Emperor's daughters?
Aye, with my dagger in their bosoms, grandsire.
I'll teach thee another course. Lavinia, come.
Demetria, here's the daughter of Lucius.
Some mad message from his mad grandfather.
Lords, I greet your honors from Andronicus.
Gramercy, lovely Lucius. What's the news?
My lord hath sent his good these methods to gratify your honorable youth.
What here? The scroll? Let me see. 'Tis the verse in Horace. I read it in the grammar.
What a thing to be an ass. The old man had found out their guilt and sent his weapon to touch them to the quick. Wasn't that a happy start that led us to Rome captives to advance us to this height?
What a great lord to send us all these gifts.
Handing out reason, Lord Demetria? Then now you use his daughter very friendly.
Would that I had 1,000 Roman dames. Come, let us go and pray for our mother and her beloved king. Why did the emperor's trumpets flourish thus?
Be like for joy. The emperor hath sent.
Soft, who comes here?
O gentle Aaron, we are all undone.
Why, what a Calawaning do you keep? What is thou wrapped in purple in thine arms?
The empress is brought to bed.
God give her good rest. What hath he sent her?
A joyless, dismal, black, and loathsome babe. She bids thee christen it with thy dagger's point.
Zones, ye hole! His back so base in hue. Awesome. Your beauty is lost for sure.
Fiend! Thou hast undone our mother!
No, Vin, and I have done your mother.
I'll broach attack while my rapier's point.
Sooner my sword shall plounge that vows up. He dies that touches my firstborn son. Go to that Empress. Tell her I'll keep my own.
Wilt thou betray thy noble mistress thus?
He is your brother, lords, of that self-same life that gave, that self-same blood that gave life to you. And from that wound when you were in prison, he's come to light.
Aaron, what shall I say unto thy empress?
How many women saw this child?
Cornelia, the midwife, and myself, and none else but the delivered empress.
Nurse, the midwife, and myself. Go to the Empress. Tell her I said this.
What meanest thou, Aaron? Wherefore didst thou this?
No, betray this guilt of ours. You must needs bestow her funeral. Send she the nurse the midwife away. The ladies may tattle what they please.
For the care of Tamara, we are bound to thee.
Come thou, thick-lipped slave. I'll bring you up to be a warrior, command a camp.
Remember all, that justice is fled from Rome. Sir boy, now let me see your archery.
Kinsmen, join with the Goths, and with hideous war, wreak vengeance on the traitor Saturday.
Now since there is no justice left in Rome, we will solicit heaven to send it down. To Jove, that's for you, Marcus. To Mars, for myself. To Apollo, to Mercury, to Saturn. There is not a god left unsolicited.
Kinsmen, shoot all your shafts into the court. We will afflict the emperor of his pride.
Now, masters, draw! Good boy, there it goes. God give his lordship joy. News from heaven, Marcus, the post has come. Have you any letters? Art not the carrier.
I have my pigeon, sir, nothing else. I am going to the tribunal, please, to take up a matter between my uncle and the emperor's men.
Why, sir, this is as fit as can be for your oration. Why not have her bring the pigeon to the emperor from you?
Cyril, give your pigeons to the emperor. By me thou shalt have justice at his hands. Here's money for thee, and here's a supplication. And when you give it to the emperor, kneel and kiss his foot, and then look for thy reward.
I warn you, sir, leave it to me.
Cyril, hast thou a knife? Come, fold it up in the oration, for thou hast made it like a humble suppliant. And when you give it to the emperor, knock at my door and tell me what he says.
God be with you, sir, I will.
Marcia, come with me.
Was ever an emperor thus confronted? Must we be afflicted with the fits and freaks of old mindless Andronicus? Now he writes to heavens for his redress. See, here's to Jove, and this to Mercury, this to Apollo, and this to the god of war, thus blazoning on justice everywhere. But his mad fits are no longer shall to him, and he shall learn that justice lives with me. How now, good fellow, wouldst thou speak with us?
Yes, forsooth, your imperialship. I have brought you a couple of pigeons, and a letter here.
Go. Take him away and hang him instantly.
How much money must I have?
Come, see, or you must be hanged.
Hang! Then I put up my neck to a fair end.
Shall I endure this? As if his traitorous sons had by means been butchered wrongfully. Go. Drag it thou villain, hid the mother head. Nor age nor honor shall shape privilege. What news with thee, Emilius?
Oh, my lords, the gods are marching hither, led by Lucius and told Andronicus.
This Lucius, general of the gods. 'Tis he the common people love so much.
Why should you fear? Is not your city strong?
Aye, but the citizens favor Lucius, and will revolt for me to succor him.
King, be thy thoughts imperious like the wind. I will enchant old Andronicus with words full sweet yet full dangerous.
But he will not entreat his daughters for us.
If Tamara entreat him, then he will. For I can feel the sages in his promises. Go. Say the emperor will press to parley with warlike Lucius at his father's house.
I will.
I will temper old Andronicus to pluck proud Lucius for more like gods. Come, sweet emperor. Let's be blithe again.
Friends, the Romans hate their emperor, and how desirous of their sight they are. Therefore, if Rome hath done you any harm, let him make treble satisfaction.
Brave Lucius, whom Rome requites with foul contempt to behold, will follow with Doustenes and be revenged on cursed Tamara. So say we all.
I think you are. But who comes here?
Renowned Lucius, from the truth I strayed when I heard a child cry. Then a voice said, Peace, Tony slave, half me and half thy damn. Do not thy you betray thou art. I rushed him, weapon drawn, and brought him here.
This devil robbed Andronicus of his hand. Can this the pearl that pleases Emperor's eye? And here's the base root of his burning lust. Warlike slave, where thou convey this brat? For it does not speak. Go hang him on yon tree. By his side is fruit of bastardy.
Touch not the boy. He's of royal blood.
I hang the child first, that he may see his sprawl. Get me a ladder.
Lucius, send him from me to the Empress. If thou do this, I'll tell thee wondrous things that may vanity to hear.
If thy speech please me, then the child shall live.
'Twas Tamara's daughter who murdered Bassianus. They cut off thy sister's tongue, ravished her, cut her hands off, and trimmed her as thou sawest.
Oh, barbarous, beastly villains like thyself?
I lured thy father to that guy where the dead corpse of Bassianus lay. I wrote the letter that thy father found and hid the motive in the mentioned letter. And when I saw your father's hands cut off, and beheld his tears when his daughter's hands were brought to him, I laughed so heartily.
Art thou not sorry for this heinous deeds?
Aye, would I not done 1,000 more? Would I be a devil in eternal fire, but to torment you with my bitter tongue?
Bring down this devil, for he must not die a death so sweet and quick as hanging. And stop his mouth and let him speak no more.
My lord, a messenger from Rome.
Lord Lucius and you Goths, the Emperor doth crave a parley at your father's house.
We will come, but march away.
Thus I will encounter with Andronicus and say in revenge. Not got a study where he ruminates strange thoughts of dire revenge.
Is this some trick? So my decrees may fly away? You are deceived, for it is all writ down, and what is written shall be executed.
If thou didn't know me, thou wouldn't talk with me.
I know thee, Tamara. Witness this stump. Is not thy coming for my other hand?
I am not Tamara. I am Revenge, sent from hell to work vengeance on thy foes.
Art thou revenge? And art thou sent to me to be a torment to mine enemies?
I am. Therefore come down and welcome me.
Those thy ministers, what are they called?
Rapine and murder. Therefore called so because they take vengeance from such kind of men.
Good Lord, how like the Emperor's daughters they are. But we worldly men have mistaken eyes. Oh, sweet Revenge, now do I come to thee.
I can send for thy solutions. Outside a banquet, what I'm sure, thou finds a way to scatter and disperse the Goths.
Welcome, dread fury, to my woeful home. Rapine and murder, you are welcome too.
Show me a murderer, I'll deal with him. And show me a villain that hath been a rape.
Show me 1,000 that have done thee wrong, and I'll be revenge on them all.
'Tis well. When thou finds a woman like thyself, good murder, stab her! She's a murderer. And when thou finds a woman like to thee, good rapine, stab her! She's a ravisher. Go find a queen resembles thee, attended by a Moor. Do upon her some violent death.
Send for thy son Lucius, who leads a band of monks. Bid him come banquet at thy house. There, I'll bring the Empress and all thy foes.
Marcia, my dear sister, to sad Titus calls. Go to Lucius and the Goths. Bid them come to my home, where they shall feast with the Emperor and the Empress too.
This I will do.
Now, will we hence about our business?
Nay, nay. Let rape and murder stay with me.
What say you, girls? Smooth them and speak it fair.
Madam, depart our pleasure. Leave us here.
Farewell, Andronicus. Revenge now goes, lay a complot to betray thy foes.
Pubila and Valentine, hither. Know you these two?
'Tis the Empress's daughters, Chiron and Demetria.
Fie. This one's murder. Rapes the other's name. Lay hands on them! Get them and bind them short!
Villains! Forbear! We are there!
Come, Lavinia, come. Look, thy foes are bound. Villains, here stands the spring you stained with mud, for which 2 sisters were condemned, and then my hand cut off. Oh, but this one hand is left to cut your throats, whilst Lavinia holds the basin for your blood. You know your mother feast with you. I'll make 2 pasties of your shameful heads, and bid your mother swallow her own brood! Ah! And now prepare your throats. Lavinia, come. So now bring them in. I'll play the cook.
Marcia, since it is my father's mind that I repair to Rome, then I am content. So the emperor's at hand.
Emperor and nephew, let us meet here in peace. Our quarrels must be quietly debated. For peace, for love, for league, for the good to Rome. Please you. Therefore, draw nigh and take your places.
Welcome, my gracious lords and warlike Goths. Though the cheer be poor, 'twill fill your stomachs. My lord the emperor, resolve me this. We read in Livy of a centurion who slew his daughter with his own right hand because she was deflowered. Was this done well?
It was. The girl should not survive her shame, and by her presence to renew his sorrows.
Precedent for me to imitate. Die. Die, Lavinia, and thy shame with thee.
What hast thou done? Unnatural and unkind.
Killed her, whom my sorrows have made me blind.
What? Was she ravished? So who did the deed?
Why hast thou slain thy only daughter thus?
Not I. 'Tis Chiron and Demetria. 'Tis they who did her all this wrong.
Go. Bring them to us now.
Why, they are here, baked in that pie! 'Tis true, 'tis true! Witness my next shot point!
Thy frantic breast with this accused deed. And the son's eye behold his father's bleed, meat for meat.
death for a deadly deed.